Hello, Battlefield and fellow platoon members. I'll be here bringing you a little, I think it's Sabalan pipeline, capture the flag from, I think it's April 26th. So, hopped into the, I don't know, I guess we call it the ASRAD. I'm sure there's other names for it, more specific, but we use a general term. So, you'll see I'm goofing around here for a little bit, and I sort of get it stuck. These little valleys or little ruts underneath these pipelines make it pretty darn difficult, but I don't do too much here. I'm goofing off, but this is interesting. So somehow it let me thread the pipelines, the supports, and I managed to take out the guy, which is a little lucky, unfortunate for him, but anyway. So, I'm sorry, Justin. I meant to get you another video out during the week, but I had to travel, and I'm making this remotely, and I'm not even going to try to upload it on this internet connection here. So I'm going to wait till I get back at the house and have a better connection. So hopefully Friday, maybe evening, afternoon. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, there's been a lot of reveal. I guess I'm going to talk about the Xbox 360 and all the reveals that we've learned recently. And so we learned a lot of information on E3. PlayStation had their little information bit. Oh, this is pretty good here. Watch this. I thought that was kind of nice. So there's a lot of stuff in the media, and I'm reading. Not reading a ton. I'm reading as much as I can within reason. There you go. And so someone wrote an article I read today while I was working because it was a little slow, and the top 5 reasons or something why Xbox is going to fail, and some other Yahoo writes top 5 reasons why it's going to succeed. So, okay, fine. I'm a little more to the one side, and you'll figure out where sooner or later here. Number one, this always-on internet connection. Maybe it's the way of the future, and it will eventually things will be here sooner or later. I understand, that's fine. All right. Pardon me for a second here. When you're flying the chopper and someone is fixing it, maybe he got shot out. I didn't see, but please stay in the damn thing, because now someone else has the freaking chopper. That's just my 2 cents on it. I'm sorry. But I don't know what this guy was thinking. Anyway.
Like somebody quit.
So anyway. Maybe it'll happen down the road that everything will always be on, and that's fine. I understand. Yes, people will say the internet connection can go down at some times in your house, and that's possible. More likely than not, it won't happen. Now the problem is, we play with someone that doesn't always have an internet connection. So if he buys this unit, an Xbox One, it's not going to work unless it checks in every once in a while. Unless it has internet capabilities, like a phone, and you can receive internet through a signal, and it, has a data plan part to it, that it can just reach out, make a connection for a minute. That's fine. It doesn't say how long your connection has to be. Does it be 5 minutes? Does that have to be for an hour? Does it be 15 minutes? That's a question, and they don't answer a lot of this stuff. Yes, it's June. It probably releases in November, but I'm not pre-ordering anything. I haven't even pre-ordered Battlefield, and I would like to. I'd like to know more details about what I get on Battlefield 360 versus Battlefield 4 on Xbox One. We'll see what happens. So, I'm a little on the fence with that one. Okay, fine.
Killed the guy with our flag.
Used games. I work for a large company. I understand how this stuff works. You're going to irritate the heck out of GameStop. I'm sure the executives over there made some phone calls. It's going to affect their bottom line. It's going to affect their business model, their plan. They're not going to be happy. So I'm sure they're as upset about it as most people are. And then I saw a little cute video of a PlayStation how to share games with friends, and one guy hands a disc to another guy, and the other guy says thanks. So that's pretty much as simple as PlayStation wants it to be, and that's as simple as it pretty much should be. But Xbox is going to want to make it complicated, or Microsoft, I should say. Of course. That's... Maybe if you want to share games with someone and it's linked to your account, that's fine. That's one thing. Maybe you charge someone, make it, I don't know, $2. Make it something that it's reasonable that they're willing to try it and play with it. Or give them a week on another gaming system, with someone else's account. Let's say a month with someone else's account and then a week with the next person's account. And then after that, the fourth person would have to pay for it. Come up with something reasonable, and over time you can change it. And again, a lot of this stuff I think can be changed over time. It doesn't mean that it's set in stone. So you can loosen these restrictions hopefully down the road. Xbox goals seem to be, Microsoft's goals seem to be to make this more than just an online gaming system. They came up with an Xbox, single player, and everybody's like, well, I'd like to play with my friends. Fine, you come up with 360, great. 7-8 years later, whatever this is now, more 8, I guess. And we push in 9, I guess, by the time the 1 comes out. You want to play with your friends, random people. It's a competitive nature, and that's fine, and that's great. And the 360 did a great job. They want to turn this into, a Kinect device and other things, a DVR, and I understand that could be cool. I guess they're going to have some sort of game recording device and a publisher. That's fine, but guess what? I'm doing it now, and there's a lot of people that are doing it now or can do it now, and some people don't even give a damn and don't want to pay anything for it. When you want to make it more than just a gaming system, for me, when I turn it on, I don't look at the splash screens. I don't look at anything. I notice the pictures change each day, or if I log in 1 or 2 times, 3 times a day, the picture changes. I don't know what it is. I don't read anything on it. I play a little bit of Minecraft lately, and I play Battlefield. And I had to buy a new Xbox, brand new, a couple months ago. And it came with Batman Arkham City and something else, which I don't know what it is. And I told the guys, I said, when I was taking the Xbox out and had my hands in the box, my hands did not even touch the case for the games that I was given for free. So I don't even know the other game. I haven't even physically touched them. And I couldn't care less. So don't throw in 2 games, 5 games. Don't even put in 10 games. I just want an Xbox unit that's going to allow me to play the games that I purchase online with friends, with whoever. Simple as that. I'm not asking you for more. Very basic. Maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe, not some kid with ADD that, I need 25 games, or I'm not looking for, the gamer points, the Microsoft points that you get for playing different games and all these achievements. It's fine. That's just not my thing. There's a portion of people out there like that. I'm sure there's a portion of people that want to try every other game on the planet. I don't even want to play something that's moderately interesting. I don't want to play something that's kind of fun. No, I'm not interested. It's free games and all that stuff. Not my thing. I don't want to play a half-ass game. So, and then you want to charge for this. So you're going to charge because there's more stuff to it, more hardware, more software, whatever. The DVR, the Kinect. But you're charging $500. You got some people that maybe $60 is a little bit of a stretch. Maybe a new gaming system when they crap out or get stolen. We've had some friends that don't wind up playing anymore because they've gotten stolen. Well, that's $275 for a new one. Maybe you spend $200 on the used one at GameStop. Maybe you could find a buddy or someone on eBay or something and get it for $150, $125. People don't even replace their Xbox because of that cost. You want $500. I'm sorry. You can put in 2 wireless controllers, 5 head mics and 5 games. That means 0 to me. I'll pay you 0 for that. Make this unit $350, $400. My price, I'm thinking $350, $400. Anything less than $350, I feel is a good deal, a bargain. I'm in, but I'm still leery on this always on thing. So that's one of my things. So
Are you guys spawning on here?
Okay, fine. So then let's move on to the next point. $500. You know, some people feel you can build a PC for $500. Build your own. Probably can't buy one off the shelf, but let's say I'm even wrong. Let's double that. Let's say you can build your own PC, a nice PC. It's going to last a few years for $1,000. Okay, fine. Maybe in 4 years it'll be obsolete, slow, won't run all the current games, things like that.
All right, I'll spawn on you.
But
what do you want? RPGs, fix, repair?
I don't know. That's a tough call. You know, PC is going to have more functionality. You can play more games. A lot of things are directed to it. For me, if I get a PC, which I've been trying to get away from because I bought myself a MacBook Pro, and the software to do my video editing is all in here, and I've learned it now. I don't want an operating system. I'm sick and tired of Windows. I'd have to buy now separate game recording software, and then I'd have to learn that and edit it on a PC and sort of tweak what I'm doing now. Okay, fine. You know, I guess I could learn that. Not a terrible problem, but not something I want to spend money for software. So let's say it's $60 for software. I've already got it for free on my MacBook, and I already have it sitting in the house and I'm using it. So now I'm duplicating what I've already got just to record game footage. I enjoy, as a lot of the guys do, I want to see my gameplay on a 42-inch high-def TV. I want to sit on my butt on a soft, cushy chair or whatnot. I don't want to sit in a seat, whether you're at the kitchen table, your desk, in your room somewhere, whatever you're going to do. I don't find that terribly comfortable. I want to put myself in a nice environment. It's not...
It's too high now. Definitely too high.
I don't know, when I play up, I'll play downstairs and I play on a TV and I enjoy myself. That's my time off. If I do it somewhere else where I do work, if I do it somewhere where I do work all the time, or you eat at the table, or you do work at your desk, or somewhere where it's just kind of mundane, I don't find it different, you know. I feel like it wouldn't be as comfortable. Now I've done some PC gaming in the past. It was okay, but it only lasted so long. I could spend more time away. I don't have to bother anybody. I could yell into my head mic all I want. Now the sound comes through my headphones and whatnot, and you know, I use the boom mic on it. So I don't know if anybody knows, I have Astro A40s. So you know, I spend a couple bucks where I want to, where I'm going to utilize it, and I think it's worth it. I've got my money's worth out of it already. I don't want to sit upstairs and hooting and hollering where anybody else has to hear me and everybody's sleeping and all that stuff. So that's not my thing.
Ready?
I'd rather have a different environment. And then I read some Microsoft, was it president of marketing or something like that, some Yahoo. I don't know where this guy learned how to talk to people or whatnot, or make some executive decision or announcement and have an interview with someone. But it was dreadful. So they said, you know, well, what do you do for people that don't have always on internet and or can't get access? And he said, made some sort of comment. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you live or work on a nuclear sub, you won't have access. So I can see it being difficult. But he said, I don't even know what it's like, what it means to work on a sub. And he said we have a version for that, an offline version, and it's called an Xbox 360. So to me, it sounds a little arrogant. It sounds like he's trying to rub the guy's nose in it or something like that. I think that's a little arrogant. I think it's a little stupid, and I don't know why you can't imagine what it would be like to work on a nuclear sub. How about a boat? Maybe if you work in Alaska. Maybe there's a good majority of Americans, even in America, that don't have an internet connection. I've read articles recently online that some kids go to high school and they don't have internet connection at the house, and it either costs too much or it's not even offered, and they go to McDonald's or somewhere else that has free internet connection, and you buy a drink, and they wind up doing homework there, and you have to do online research for papers and schoolwork and things like that. Now that sucks. I know people are watching the video, people are playing Xbox, don't have that problem. I understand. But imagine that there's got to be some people out there that don't have the internet connection, the good speed that you do, or don't have any at all. Or they can't afford it. Maybe some people's parents just can't afford it. Okay, that's fine. I can afford it. I pay my own bills, I have my own house. But there's some people that are just less fortunate, and I think you have to come to that realization and say, hey, you know what, at least I have access to the internet. Cool. And this guy apparently fails to recognize that, and it's millions of Americans, not, forget third world countries, other countries, well, not even, let's say third world, let's not go that far. Let's say other countries that are just less fortunate, or have crappier internet connection, or have a slow internet connection, unreliable internet connection. We wouldn't even get into anything that's really ridiculous or out there, whether it's government controlled and all that sort of garbage. But let's say it's South America. Let's say it's in, I don't know, maybe it's Mexico. Why would you make a device? I don't know. So I know there's a competitive market now. There's tablet markets, there's smartphone markets for games. You have your competitors and you have the PC. I understand the smartphones is really taking over and pushing forward. And I understand the tablets are making an impact, but I'm not playing Battlefield on a smartphone or a PC. I'm either doing it all the way, and I'm not going half-ass, or I'm not doing it at all. Simple as that. I'm doing the full version. I don't want a watered-down version. It's not going to entertain me. It's not what I want. I'll do something else goofy on. I have an iPad, and I'll do a couple other goofy games on there, but when I'm playing Battlefield, I don't care what's on the tablet. When I'm playing Battlefield on the Xbox, I don't care what's on my smartphone. I do my smartphone to kill some time or something like that. I don't put too many apps on it right now, but I understand it's a competitive market. Maybe they feel that it's an online component. Let's make it always on. Maybe they want to be competitive to the smartphone and the tablets, which you're not in that market. This is not the device for it, I don't think. I just don't think you're positioning it properly. I think they're going to back off, and I think they're going to get hurt. I think they're going to carry inventory, and being with a big company, you don't want to carry inventory at the end of the quarter. You certainly don't want to carry it over at the end of the year. And if their fiscal year ends December 31st, and they start selling it November 1, and they don't have good sales November 1, and they have, let's say, a big sale between December 1st and Christmas, and if it doesn't go well then, they're going to have a fire sale between Christmas and New Year to get them out of their warehouses because they don't want to carry an inventory. Or they're going to push it on channels, on their distributors, the middlemen, the Best Buys and things like that, and Amazon. So, in the end, I think they're going to wind up being in trouble, and I just think this always-on Xbox One is just not going to be a great idea, at least not right now. You can't put all these restrictions on. They're going to have to back off on these restrictions, and that may be what they do. And if they do, it'll be a better success, and then you can slowly implement that in over time or charge for certain portions. So that's my 2 cents. Maybe we'll take up this conversation as we get closer and learn more, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot, and remember, keep your stick on the ice.